wonderful sixth graders. Happy Thursday. All right, so this video, you need to watch it all the way through. It's going to explain the directions for today and give you a little overview on the project we're going to be working on for the next week and a half. I will be back Monday to fully explain the project, but this is going to give you an overview. All right, so as a reminder, we are doing a natural disaster project. On Monday or Tuesday, you guys picked a natural disaster that you were going to focus on. An earthquake, tornado, flood, drought, something. You picked. The second step in our project is to do some research about your natural hazard. This is what you're going to do today. You're going to have a natural hazard worksheet, and that worksheet is going to ask questions like, what is your hazard? How common is it? Is there a rating system? Where does it occur? How do we track it? Is there a way to prepare or prevent it? And other interesting ideas. Your task for today is to research your natural hazard and complete that worksheet that is in this folder. So why are we doing research? Well, for step 3 of your project. Step 3 of your project, you will have all of next week to work on. So we'll have both days in class and Wednesday. And you have 3 different options for your project. You can create an educational project that teaches about the specifics of your hazard. So I'll explain that more in a second. You can create, I'll explain it now. You can create an educational project that teaches about your hazard. So you can make me a slideshow that teaches about whatever your hazard is. We did hurricanes in class, but if you were doing hurricanes, you would teach me how they form over warm waters in the tropics, where they form. You would teach me the rating system associated with it. What are the risks associated with it, which would be like storm surge, winds, flooding, and tornadoes. And then you would kind of tell me how people prepare for it. Or you can make me a safety brochure, how to stay safe before, during, and after your hazard. Or you could pick a very specific incident of your hazard and tell me the effect it had on people in your project. So, for example, if you were doing hurricanes, you could focus on Hurricane Katrina. What was the impact on people of Hurricane Katrina? Or even Hurricane Maria, the one that hit Puerto Rico 3 years ago. That's another one that ties in with Hurricane Katrina in the fact that there's a lot of social justice issues if you wanted to focus on that. Or you could just focus on like Hurricane Ike and the damage Hurricane Ike did to Florida. Whatever. You can teach me about a specific example. So this project we'll be working on next week. You do not need to start this part of the project today. What you need to do today is open the natural hazards research page and complete the research on your natural hazard. So that page looks like this. Your directions are, they say, before creating a project on a natural hazard, you need to do some research. Feel free to use suggested websites that are down below on the bottom of this worksheet, or Google. That's fine. You need to answer the questions in your own words. You cannot just copy and paste from the internet. I've been seeing that way too much for 6th grade. That is called plagiarism, and you cannot do it. You need to put it in your own words. So, the questions you're going to be researching today. What is your natural hazard? What are some general characteristics of your hazard? Is there a specific cause or condition that leads to it? For example, if you were talking about tsunamis, you would talk about how an earthquake in the ocean in a subduction zone causes tsunami. If you were talking about hurricanes, you talk about how a thunderstorm forms over the ocean in the tropics where the water's at least 80 degrees. The wind starts swirling and you get a hurricane. So on. How common is it? How many times a year on average does it occur? Is there a rating system? If so, what is that? So, for example, we explained that in hurricanes, you have a category 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Specific locations where it occurs. Does it occur in one area more than others? So this is going to be like for hurricanes, they occur on the east, south, and east coast of the United States, not on the west coast. Technology that is used to predict, track, or forecast your natural disaster. Is there an alert or a warning system? Is there a way to prevent it or to prepare for it? And then any other interesting facts. So this is going to be your assignment for today. You're going to start it now in the morning session, and then you'll finish it during the afternoon. The afternoon's asynchronous. I just want you to finish this. All right. Best of luck. I'll see you guys on Monday.